Okay, so, we love a good deep dive here,
Always do.
right? And this one, well, you sent this over to me, and it really made me think.
Oh, yeah.
Travel insurance, specifically for Argentina,
Huh.
based on some stuff from Visitors Coverage Support,
Yeah.
and it makes you wonder what's going on down there.
Yeah, the very fact that they have resources dedicated to just Argentina
Yeah.
for travel insurance suggests there's something unique to consider.
Exactly. So that's what we're going to try and figure out today.
Okay.
What are those kind of like essential considerations
Yeah.
when planning a trip to Argentina, just from the fact that this dedicated information exists?
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is travel insurance for Argentina.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it's an optional extra, right? It
Doesn't
sounds like
know.
a fundamental part
Right.
of your trip planning.
Okay, let's unpack this a little bit. Why Argentina? What is it about Argentina that would make travel insurance
Yeah.
a more pointed topic than, say, for like Western Europe?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of risks or even requirements might be in play?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? And I think, we don't have all the specifics here from Visitors Coverage Support,
Right.
but we can think about, what kinds of things usually lead to country-specific travel insurance advice.
Yeah.
For example, countries with healthcare systems that require upfront payment from tourists
Oh, interesting.
often emphasize, really robust medical coverage as a top priority.
That makes a lot of sense.
So that's one possibility.
It does. And, here's where things get really interesting for me. I started thinking about it.
Okay.
Could it be related to the types of activities people do in Argentina?
Yeah.
I mean, think about Patagonia,
Mm-hmm.
incredible outdoor adventures,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes risky.
Right.
So maybe there's a higher likelihood of incidents that would require specialized coverage,
Yeah.
search and rescue, things like that.
That's a strong possibility. And if you look at kind of other countries with adventure tourism,
Right.
there are often very specific insurance products
Yeah.
designed to cover those risks.
Right.
So it wouldn't be surprising if Argentina fell into that category
At all.
at all. But there's other factors too, right? I mean,
Yeah.
even things like petty theft,
Like
the
yeah.
prevalence of certain types of incidents, even if they're not super serious.
In certain areas.
Certain areas, right?
So like big cities or something.
Exactly.
So what does this all mean, if you're planning a trip to Argentina?
Well, it means that a generic, one-size-fits-all travel insurance policy might not be enough.
Right.
It suggests that you need to look a little deeper,
Yeah.
do a little more research, and I think this actually raises a really important point about international travel in general.
Okay.
Are we always thinking about the specific characteristics
Of where we're going.
of our destination exactly when
Yeah.
it comes to travel insurance?
Right.
Because this focus on Argentina really highlights that there might be these unique local factors to consider,
Totally.
right? Beyond just,
Lost luggage.
lost luggage and flight delays.
Your basic stuff.
Yeah.
It takes this like seemingly standard part of travel planning
Yeah,
and adds this like layer of country-specific importance.
exactly. And it's fascinating to me that even without, the details laid out in front of us,
Right.
the very fact that Visitors Coverage Support highlights Argentina specifically tells us something.
It does.
It tells us it's a place where travel insurance deserves extra attention.
All right, so I think we've taken a quick but hopefully insightful look at this.
I think so, yeah.
Really emphasizes the need to do your research for
Wow.
your specific destination.
Yeah, don't just tick off a generic insurance box. Think
Yeah.
about it a little bit.
And so as you think about your future trips, maybe this little dive into Argentina sparks a broader question.
Hmm.
If travel insurance is being specifically highlighted for Argentina,
Right.
what other seemingly standard aspects of international travel,
Yeah.
things like visa requirements, local customs, even transport, might have unique country-specific nuances worth investigating before you go?
Exactly. It's all about doing your homework.
So much research.
That's right.
Thanks for listening to The Deep Dive.
Thanks, everyone.
See you next time.
See ya.
Bye.